This Nuggets-Clippers playoff series has the hype to be one of the best first-round series that we've seen in a long time. The Clippers opened up this game pretty solid, taking an advantage going up into the second quarter. The Clippers, Kawhi, and Harden were playing really good, and Zoo were playing really good for majority of this game. And it's honestly crazy to see how good Harden has been playing, just because he always got that stigma, man, around his name about how he's not a playoff performer and he's a playoff choker and he's just never going to win anything. And I think in this game, and you're really trying your hardest to try and get the win, and you're efficient and you're passing correctly. The Clippers in the first half of this game felt like, to me, they were really trying to attack Jokic and trying to get him into like foul trouble, just because he had 3 fouls before the first half. It looked like he wasn't sliding his feet, he wasn't playing good defense, he was getting into the foul trouble, and that's what the Clippers wanted. When Clippers run the Harden and Zubac pick and roll, Harden wants to attack that center. He wants that matchup. Now, Harden in the second quarter, he left the game for a certain amount of span. I think it was like 5-minute span. He was off the floor. The Nuggets came rolling back into the game. First of all, they were playing with some grit, so they were playing good defense. Harden came off the floor, so there was a lot more Clippers turnovers. There wasn't like a secure ball handler behind Harden, especially not who's as efficient as Harden. Harden doesn't really turn the ball over, not too much, especially when it's his doing, trying to initiate the offense. He's not going to turn it over too many times. So the Nuggets, being that Harden was out, they were able to take advantage and really make this game close. Nuggets were able to bring it down to a 4-point game going into the half, which is really good. But even at halftime, the crew that was there, like Kendrick Perkins, was even talking about how Nikola Jokic had to play better defense, and maybe the Nuggets could have did something different. And in the second half, they really did do something different. Harden was trying to still get that switch onto Jokic. They go to the Harden-Zubac pick and roll. Specifically, on these pick and rolls, the Nuggets in the second half were hedging hard and trapping Harden into the left wing. Like, there was like that little wing spot in the little corner. They're trying to trap him there. So it's been 2-3 possessions where they're hedging off the screen. Harden realizes that. Harden easily, because he's an elite playmaker, gets the ball out to the right guy. It could be the guy in the right corner. It could be the guy on the right wing. There's 2 on him. There's a guy open. As soon as there's 2 people on you, you know there's a guy open. You just got to find out where that guy is. So Harden does get those passes off. But now Harden finally, after like maybe a few times running this pick and roll, they do the hedge, but the guy that's originally on Harden on the screen, he's dropping back a little bit on this one, and Jokic went up. So this time Harden gets the ISO on Jokic and he doesn't attack Jokic. To me, right there, you can get foul number 4. You have to find a way to attack Jokic, because without Jokic on the floor, the Nuggets are done. The Nuggets have nothing. Without Nikola Jokic, the Nuggets have nothing. You have Nikola Jokic, an MVP caliber player, the best player on the floor by far, best player on the floor. He's in foul trouble with 3 fouls before halftime. You're not gonna go take that ISO on Jokic when they finally show. They finally don't give you on a trap hedge off the screen, and you're not gonna attack Jokic there. And I'm not a Clippers fan. I definitely like James Harden, one of my favorite players of all time. But man, you gotta attack that matchup, bro. You have to attack that matchup. You can get him on his 4th foul, and then at that point, Jokic is literally having to play softer defense. He can't get into his 5th foul, especially not in the third quarter. I'm telling you, when this possession happened, it was early third, maybe 9-8 minutes left. I watched the whole game. I get it, it's Jokic. Maybe he didn't want that matchup, but bro, that's the matchup y'all been fighting for the whole game. You want to attack that. I'm not gonna lie. To me, that is the reason the Clippers lost the game. You had a good lead. Harden comes out. The bench doesn't really hold the lead. Let's say you get that 4th foul again. You don't think the coach takes him out for a little bit? Jokic 4 fouls early in the third. You do not want him to get that 5th foul. At that point, Jokic comes out the game. You can extend the lead. You know what I mean? The net negative when Jokic is off the floor is crazy. If you're the Clippers and you know Jokic is the only reason the team operates the way it does, you need to get him off the floor as much as you can. I can't believe the Clippers lost game 1. You can't talk about this game 1 without mentioning Russell Westbrook. Dude's a monster, man. He deserves his flowers for the game 1 performance he had, which included the clutch 3 that he hit on the left wing. I can't believe it, man. They left Russ open. He hits the shot. Harden comes down. He hits the floater. Goes to OT. Oh my goodness. And then Russ on Harden at the end of the game with physical overextended defense on Harden. Gets him the tip deflection, and that's it. They win the game. Russell Westbrook deserves his flowers, bro. That is insane. That is a great way to close the game if you're the Nuggets and Russ. Overall, I'm just rooting for good basketball. I really don't care who wins or loses. I'm a fucking Wizards fan. I'm over it. I'll see y'all guys in the next one. It'll be tomorrow. I'll have another video out for tomorrow. This is just an extra video. It's Sunday. Enjoy. It's not gonna be the most edited, but I wanted to get a reaction out because that game was insane to watch, bro. I watched the whole game, all the way to overtime. Yo, that game was amazing, man. I hope that shit goes to 7. I'm just gonna give my prediction, say Clips in 7. It's because Jokic has to do way too much. But I mean, if he can do it, he can do it. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I'm here for good hoops. It's fun to watch. If you guys enjoy, please leave a like down below. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's pretty much all I got for you. I'll see you. Peace.